welcome to the series on programming with C++. Guys, this is lecture number 2. In this lecture, we will discuss some best IDEs for C++. But before discussing best IDEs, let's talk about what is an IDE. An IDE is an integrated development environment. An IDE is a software application in which we write a program, test our program, and debug our program. What can we do with an IDE? You can program an application, compile, build an application, test an application, debug an application, diagramming, design a user interface. If you aren't familiar with these terms, in future you will be very familiar, don't worry. Some best IDEs for C++. Here I have 5 best IDEs for C++. There are more, but here we are only discussing these 5 best. Number 1 is Microsoft Visual Studio. Number 2, Eclipse Editor. Number 3, Dev C++. Number 4, CodeBlocks. Number 5, NetBeans IDE. Let's discuss features of IDEs. First of all, we will discuss Microsoft Visual Studio features. It provides us a code editor in which we can write our code, syntax highlighting editor. If there is any error in our code, it will automatically highlight that section. We can also debug our program using Microsoft Visual Studio. We can also compile our program using Microsoft Visual Studio. Auto-completion. If there is missing something, it can automatically complete this. Provides GUI, where we can use drag and drop feature to build a user interface application. It also provides us thousands of libraries, which reduces our effort of writing codes, and much more. Eclipse IDE features. It also provides code editor, debugging, compiling, auto-completion, provides GUI. Most of all, it's open source. It also provides multi-platform support. Means we can write in Windows, Linux, and Mac OS using Eclipse IDE. Dev C++ features. It also provides code editor, debugging feature, compiling. It's also open source. Code blocks features. Same like code editor, debugging, compiling, auto-completion, provides GUI, multi-platform support. It's also open source. NetBeans Features. It's also open source and free IDE, supports multi-platform, code completion is fast, integrated with multi-session GDB debugger, automatic indentation, semantic highlighting, and formatting. How to pick the right IDE? We should consider the following points while picking the right IDE. First of all, we should think about the cost. Most of the IDEs are free, but they charge for their add-ons. If we do not use their add-ons, then the use of IDE is useless. So while picking the right IDE, you must consider the cost determining points in your mind. Speeds. If your IDE is too slow to work with, then it is useless. If your IDE provides good compiling and debugging speed, then it's best for you. Debugging. If your IDE provides debugging features, then it is good. Ease of use. Ease of use. How friendly your IDE is. If it has a friendly user interface, then it is good. Packages. How many packages it have. Libraries. How many libraries it supports. Reliability. How reliable is the IDE? While deciding an IDE, you must think these points seriously. Some individuals may say that you should use modern IDEs with complex functions. Always choose an IDE that gets the job done and have the features that you choose. That's it for today's lecture. Thanks for watching. Leave down a comment if you find anything difficult regarding this lecture. If you find this video helpful, then like my channel and hit on the bell icon so that you can find the upcoming videos as soon as possible. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz.